Welcome to the TheAudioDabbler YouTube channel. My name is Mitch, and today we're going to be taking a little bit of a different take, or a deeper dive in the Donner Medo synthesizer. We're going to be looking at it from the perspective of using it as a MIDI controller hooked up to the iPad. And so let's dive in. So I've already reviewed this and kind of give a overview of how everything works and how it sounds just with the built-in synthesizer and things. I want to explore the MIDI capabilities this time, and Donner did not send me this. I did get it free from Amazon, but it was just for an Amazon review. They have no say in this video and videos that I put out about it. So first thing, so I'm turn it on. Got my iPad here. Simply, once you've already synced it up once, it'll connect right up, and then you can start playing. The way this is in multi-MIDI mode is you have drum, bass, chord, lead, and sample. I haven't used the sample scene yet, but it starts out in the lead, sends channel 1, channel 2 for the chord, channel 3 for bass, and channel 4 for drum. And so what I have done in Loopy Pro is I have set each of these apps to listen to a different MIDI channel. That way here I can just change the different scenes, and it changes the app or synthesizer that I am using, as opposed to having to mute or change anything else around. Just makes it really easy to have this one MIDI controller and control multiple apps at the same time. Now, one really cool feature of this, and really the selling point, is the gestures. And so I set this up with the bass. I didn't set it up with any other ones, but you see here I have two kind of the XY pads, and I mapped them to the different areas that they do. This one right here is the mod wheel and the up and down. And you can see that one kind of does the kind of up and down too, but you can also see when I press it, if I press it in, it gives a little bit of the pressure, but it's kind of the vibrato right here. And so you can move these all over the place, as you can see. And that's really, really cool. And this is where this really shines, is being able to get little minute changes and kind of flow with the app. And so I set those two up just to kind of show you a visual representation as I move it around, that it is really responsive. So I got the documentation right here, and different ways, different gestures. You've got click, vibrato, which is kind of the moving it side to side. Press, you've got aftertouch, which it works, but I haven't really found it as responsive as I would like it. Maybe they could come up with a software update or something, or some control as the level. You've got the tilt, which sends out mod wheel information. So anything that you would have on your mod wheel on the keyboard, kind of like the joystick, you would have that, and then move up and down, give CC 113. If you're in drum mode, there is one you can hold it and kind of shake, and it'll send out CC2. And then there's another one, if MIDI note 39, you can kind of hit it to get a clap. And so kind of a feel like that. I haven't really used those very often, but so that's that. And I'm not sure if I went into the other video, but in the chord mode, I'll put this a bigger part of this on the screen, but you can see where the chords are, and you can see kind of how the notes are laid out if you're in the key of C, which you can change the key in the scale. As you can see here, if I hit drums, it's mapped to Digistick. It's also mapped to these, and I just found it easier and loopy to just make a little drum pad here and then learn each one of those. But and so it's really easy. I have this orange set up to listen for audio, so we got that. Then I can switch over here to, it's labeled bass, but you can obviously, you don't have to put it in bass. This is playing Xeon. Oops. Let me bring Xeon up. And you can see here, mod wheel filter cutoff. I can bring it up a little more and bring this cutoff down. So that's really, really fun with that. If I go over here to the chord I am in the key of C and then my major scale, and so it's going to be like a C major, D minor, E minor, F, G, A minor, G over B, and then back to C. And then this top portion, you can change it in the app, but it's kind of the arpeggiator, which is kind of fun. But and it'll still modulate, as you can hear. One thing I will note as well, the settings, MIDI filter out program changes for this, because this does send out program changes, and it was switching back and forth, and I was like, why is this always, every time I open up IM1 after I've changed scenes, it's always at universe? And I figured it out, so I just filtered that out. And then let's switch over here to lead to kind of hear what that sounds like. And then you can see that each one's working. So you can see the mod wheel here inside of Synth Master 1. And we can just do filter cutoff. So I really like the fact that you can like kind of move. You're not just, you know, sitting here. So it would be really good for like live performance stuff. And if you just want to kind of get, because all this right here, you know, you could record all the automation as well. Like in your DAW, or if I was in Cubasis, it should record all the automation. And so you could get a more intricate, more flowy kind of performance, as opposed to just, you know, standard playing here and then having to map things. And, you know, even with the mod wheel, you can, you know, you can get some nice performances, but here it feels a little more like an actual instrument, more natural. And so that's really, it's really fun. I thoroughly enjoy this, very much so. And yeah, that's about all I have for this video. I just wanted to kind of show how I got it set up. And each app is going to be different. It defaults, like I said, to mod wheels and different CCs, but any app that you can have any kind of modulation, you can change it to that and, you know, get some really nice, more fluid sounds and make it feel like you're actually playing something physical, which I really like, get my hands on things. So thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys later.